Fucking... Oh, these cyclists. Fucking... Oh, these cyclists. Lost for words with the stupidity of these cyclists.
They're increasing calls for stricter gun control measures to be introduced in the States, but Matthew Bryser, a former White House official, says the Second Amendment, giving Americans the right to bear arms, will not be easy to overturn.
The far right has turned into almost like a domestic cultural crusade, and that somehow means that today there can be no common sense restrictions whatsoever.
Jesus,
on
man.
a gun and can even conceal a gun.
Did you not see that?
The National Rifle Association says it intends to continue with its annual meeting this weekend in Houston.
You
as some
fucking
months away from the
wankers.
attack.
Wankers.
A £10 billion raft of measures to help with the cost of living crisis is to be unveiled by the Chancellor this morning. It's understood some of the money will come from a windfall tax on oil.
Hostile atmosphere, go up to St James's Park and it's the exact same thing. They couldn't handle the pressure, the occasion. They probably couldn't
Perfect
handle the
place
fact
to
that
cross the
they're
road,
saying,
mate.
yes, it's theirs for the taking. And fair play to
Pavements,
Spurs, they've kept
both
their head
sides
down,
of
they need
you.
the most, and now it looks like they're going to get top four. So it's disappointing.
What is
but listen,
wrong with
what I
these
will say is,
people?
it's not failure. Yes, failure. Well, listen, Arsenal were 8th last season.
Now he still hasn't
Rock
moved.
bottom
He's
after
still
3
in
games,
the road.
and they're still going to be back in Europe.
Crossing.
How
I mean,
can that be
probably
failure? I know he's
got
spent a lot of
dodgy
money,
legs
but
and
it's
that.
the youngest
But
squad
where's he
in
going?
the Premier League. So it's not failure.
Is he
Yeah,
going
of course
down
it's
towards the
disappointing not
crossing?
being down in the best club competition
Yep,
in
he's
the
walking
world,
down
but it's
towards
still a
the
step
proper
forward.
crossing.
Yeah, it's a young squad,
why
but
not
it's
cross
also a
there?
young squad as well.
Exactly.
And we should have
I turned the page. I had to turn the page to get on my life.
Sure.
And I think that's what you got to do to move on. Listen,
Gary, I
time
want
is
to
a
talk.
wait.
Gary, I want to talk about one of the most impressive, when I was going through your record, which is an impressive record, by the way, with 28 wins.
On the page to get on my life.
Sure.
And I think that's what you got to do to move on. Listen,
Gary, I
time
want
is
to
a
talk.
wait.
Gary, I want to talk about one of the most impressive, when I was going through your record, which is an impressive record, by the way, with 28 wins, only 3 losses, 24 KOs, but one that really stood out for me, and this is a guy that Larry Holmes said was his toughest fight that he'd ever had, and Larry had boxed all the greats, and that's Ken Norton. You knocked Ken Norton out in 58 seconds or something at Madison Square Garden, which remains one of the quickest knockouts that's ever happened in a championship fight now. I mean, tell us about that. I mean, that was explosive, man. How did you do that?
Listen, it was 54 seconds. Get it right, bro.
Sorry, bro. I need 54 seconds from you. I apologise, man.
Yeah, well, anyway, listen.
If you want to watch the show, please do head over to the official TalkSport channel on those platforms. Mr. Jordan wearing a beautiful powder blue jacket this morning from your extensive wardrobe. You feeling all right? Only he could come in, Danny, I have to say, and complain about a dodgy tummy, and then
Not
bring
a
out
chance in waiting.
the contents of an entire
laid off. It's a guarantee you get the chance to play in the Premier League.
You guys
you know
are
what I
stopping,
mean?
are you?
This is a big moment. Like, relegations affect clubs in crazy ways. But I think he was unhappy that we celebrated because he said we shouldn't celebrate finishing 17th. But the thing is, it wasn't about finishing 17th. It's about guaranteeing your status in the Premier League for another season. And I think that sort of point there, like for as good a player as he was, and, you know, I'm sure he's a good coach now as well. I think at times he just didn't quite understand the group as much as maybe he thought that he did. Because for some of those players.
On Sunday, Man City host Aston Villa, and some 100,000 Rangers fans are in Seville for their Europa League final against Eintracht Frankfurt. Three-time Premiership champion with Rangers Kenny Miller is also in Spain.
Everybody's excited, everybody's hopeful, and there is a real sense of confidence about the city, and I sense of
highly opinionated, highly recommended. Jim White and Simon Jordan, mid-mornings on Talk Sport.
Listening to TalkSport live from Sevilla in Spain is Jim White ahead of the Europa League final, and back in London, Simon Jordan and former Manchester City winger Trevor Sinclair. My TalkSport
story about the husband of the teacher having a heart attack and leaving. So those poor children have now lost both parents, and yet people are standing up for the gun law.
These won't do it though.
It's ridiculous, but even that aside, just take the first step. Just the first step to ban.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? Just hold on. Vince tells me on text that AR-15s are not the best.
Why? Why would you do that? Why would you want the whole traffic up? I just don't get it.
Different view, but I'll get your comment on what my dad has to say.
Get over, fucking arseholes.
Do you take a slightly different view to Chris?
Look at that. Look at that traffic because of an idiot.
Well, we look forward to it because we've got live commentary. The only place you can hear the playoff final is live and exclusive on national radio right here on TalkSport. Fans trickling in now, boys. The atmosphere will ramp up over the next hour or so. It is the richest game in football, but it's bigger than that for those taking part. A chance to return to the Premier League.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. That is your commentary team and host, Face David Conley and Ian Holloway.
You not see me? You just don't fucking care.
About taking the chances. And we saw last night, Liverpool had chances.
Chance after chance.
In the end, Thibaut Courtois was a man mountain. Okay, yeah. But there's a couple of goals, the chances there. You felt Liverpool should perhaps score. I saw the game yesterday. Chester, they had chances. They had a couple of really good chances early on, even at 0-0. Didn't take them. Got the other end round, score, and the game changes. In finals like this, and you know when those chances, you scored a hat-trick here.
Look at him, he's changed lanes again.
But when those chances come, Javi, you've got to take them.
You have to take
Fucking try looking in that, mate.
As a striker, I've always said to myself, right, I'm going to get a chance every...
Means the lines are open. You can enter the competition by texting the word fans to 81089. Now the lines are open for the next 15 minutes. So you've got it. It's going to happen right here with Simon and myself. We'll be calling.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Completely.
He's got dodgy knees or something, hasn't he? Now?
Both knees, yeah. He was a bit like, how would you describe him? Like Jota type. Get on the end of crosses.
Skill. Ball on your feet, he was great. You know,
back to goal. Get on the end of crosses. Skill.
Ball on your feet, he was great. You know,
back to goal.
Yeah. He was great in the ball on your feet, but it was, yeah.